Are you ready to challenge your past and redefine your future? If you are, come with me. Today we're going to be talking about the fact that you are not a victim. You do not have to be defined by the things that have happened to you in the past. Because if you are defined by the things that happened to you in the past, your future will be defined by those things as well. And things that define us in the past are never good things. So we don't want those to speak into our future. There's a few things I want you to think about as we go through this process of talking about how to challenge those things and redefine who we are in the future. First of all, if you love being a victim, if you love the way your life is, all the hard things that have happened to you and how miserable it makes you, then go ahead and click off the video. I'll wait. Oh, you're still here? Good, because you're the person I want to talk to. I think that it's so easy to get caught up in victimhood. Do you know why? I believe that when we don't have an identity, then anything that happens to us becomes our identity. And that's a scary place to be, because most of the things that make us a victim are truly tragic things. But when we know who we are, those things can affect us, but they do not have to define us. So the first thing that we have to work on when we are challenging our past and redefining our future is find your own identity. As a believer, I think that this identity comes from Jesus. But if you're not a believer, that doesn't mean that you can't find an identity. What I would like for everyone to do is to pause this video, take some time, close your eyes, and ask love who you are. Ask love what they say about you. What does love say about you? One of the things that you will probably find is that love says things that you feel like maybe I shouldn't even believe about myself because they sound too good to be true. If you are hearing things that sound too good to be true about you, when you ask love who you are, I want you to believe those, because that is the truth. That is the truth about you. If you've always thought you're a failure and you hear love say you're not a failure, you're a conqueror, you're more than a conqueror, you're well able to do that. That is the truth about you, and I need you to focus on that truth. Now, this is an ongoing process. As you learn more, as you learn to trust the voice of love, trust that voice that speaks to you like the kind friend. Trust the one that makes you have peace in your heart. Trust the voice that calms all that inner turmoil. Then you will find your identity. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take that identity, and in that identity, you're going to examine what happened to you. Whatever it is, whether it's a huge tragedy or a small one, whether it's words that people spoke over you or even things that you did yourself that made you think, I cannot believe I did that. Then you are going to go back to love, and you're going to think about what love said, and you're going to say, this happened to me, but it does not define who I am, because this is who I am. This is who love says I am. So first, go to love and ask love, who am I? Then take that identity and apply it to the thing that says you are a victim. You are not a victim. You are a person that something bad happened to, and you can let go of that identity. you can let go of the harsh thing that happened to you. For example, I'm going to just take the example of a cancer patient, a cancer survivor, because I'm medical, as you know. So, cancer, even if you're in the midst of cancer, is not who you are. Okay? It is a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing to battle through, but it is not who you are. So, I want you to stop and say, I am who love says I am. I am a conqueror. I am enough. I am loved. I belong. I am experiencing cancer, but that is not who I am. I am not a cancer patient. I'm not even a cancer survivor. I am someone who survived, someone who is going through. Because here is the next thing. You don't want to be a victim, because victimhood keeps you from ever being able to go into your future. But here is the next thing that I believe, and I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, because I know there's all of this. We all want to be survivors. We all want to be survivors. I don't want to be a survivor. I want to be a thriver. Because if I'm a survivor, I still have to get my identity from that thing that is in my past, from that thing that happened to me, from that brokenness, from that divorce, from that rape, from that disease, from that loss of a job, whatever it is that you survived. For the people in Western North Carolina, here we're coming up on the year anniversary in a couple of months of Hurricane Helene. And of course, we are all survivors of Hurricane Helene. We all went through it, but that is not our identity. It's not my identity. It's not what I want people to know me as. Sure, did I go through it? Yes, I did. Did a lot of people go through it? Yes, they did. Is that who we want to be known as? That's the most important thing about us. We survived Hurricane Helene. No. And the most important thing about you is not that bad thing that happened. It's not because you survived cancer. That's not what makes you special. It's not because you survived rape. That's not what made you special. It's not because you survived losing your job or losing your family or those things. That is not what makes you special. What makes you special is who you are inside before you were ever born into this earth. When love thought of you, who you were created to be. That's what makes you special. So I need you to step out of victimhood, and I need you to step out of being a survivor, and I need you to go all the way over here into being a thriver. So first we identified who love said we were. Then we applied that to the thing that felt like it was trying to keep us a victim. And we go back and we say, I experienced this, but it's not who I am, and I don't need that identity. And now I don't even need the identity that I survived that. Because sometimes being a survivor, we bring those things back up. And they're like back here in our mind all the time, just coming and coming and coming at us. And we need to say, this is who love says I am. Therefore, I'm going to thrive and go forward. And then if you want to tell people about your past, you can, but you don't have to, because you are solidly set in the foundation of your identity. Okay? And then you can go forward and you can take all the lessons you learned. You can take all the strength you gained. I am not discounting what you have been through. I'm just saying, let's come on out. Let's come on out into newness of life. Come into a place that you've never been before, where it's not what happened to you. It's not that you survived what happened to you, and that doesn't dictate your future. Now, here's the exciting part. Once you get that foundation, I want you to have a vivid picture in your mind, a vivid vision of your future. Because as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. As a person thinks in his heart, so are they. You cannot, your identity is going to anchor you, okay? So stay with me. I'm so excited about this. Your identity anchors you. Right here is your anchor. Then your vision pulls you forward into the new place. But if you don't have a vision, you can be anchored, and you'll be anchored forever, and you'll stay right here anchored. And that's not a bad place, but it's not thriving. So I want you to be anchored in your identity. Then your vision, it creates what you can have. So this is what you're being. This is what you can have. And in between these two things is right here. You're doing it. This tells you who you are. This tells you what you want to have. And this connection, that bridge between being and having, is the doing. But you have to see that. You have to know this and see this first. Know who you are. See your future. And then your doing will automatically come out of that. So I could go so much deeper into this, and I'm going to in the next videos, but I just want to give you a little taste of what can happen if you choose to let go of being a victim, even let go of being a survivor, and choose to be a thriver. Decide that you are going to thrive in life, and it's going to start today. I believe in you. I know that love says that you are worthy, that you are a conqueror, that you are valuable, that you are loved. You are loved. So today, let that sink deep into the wounded places. Let that go deep, deep into you until you believe it. See your vivid vision, and then you will become the person that can get from here to here. And when you are here, you are thriving. You can do this. You are worth doing this. Take this time for yourself. Set the boundaries you need to set so you can thrive in life. That's what my prayer is for you today. Know who you are and thrive in life. If you have been blessed at all by the content in this video, I am asking you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. If you want to contact me, my contact information is in the video description. I do transformation coaching, so if you want to have information about that, I'm happy to give you more information. Just send your request to that email that's in the description. I'll get right back to you. God bless you on your journey. You are well able to do this new thing. Don't be afraid. New feels different, but different isn't bad. Until next time.